Hey, sis. Long time no see. I have something to report to you. Alyssa, it's been a long time. Report to me? Don't tell me something happened to Mom and Dad. No, Mom and Dad are doing fine. That's not it. It's about me. Then you don't have to report anything. What? Why? I've told you before, right? I'm not interested in you. I told you not to contact me for trivial things, didn't I? Hey. Isn't it too harsh to say you're not interested? Your little sister is trying to tell you something. I don't want to hear it. Are you still mad at me? It's been more than 5 years. You're taking too long to hold on to grudges. It's been 6 years. I'm not mad at you. But I have no intention of forgiving you. Not now, not ever. Huh? That means you are still angry. That was when I was in college. It's called youthful indiscretion. Still, going on and on about something that happened so long ago? Aren't you embarrassed even though you're the older sister? How can you say such a thing? You stole my boyfriend of 6 years, and we were engaged at that time. I decided from that moment on that I would never have anything to do with you. I don't consider you family. I don't consider you my sister. And I made it very clear to you that you were not to contact me unless it was about our parents or an emergency. I made that clear. Oh my God, you're scary. That's why you ended up getting dumped. Women with no charm like that aren't popular with men. What are you talking about? It's already been 6 years. Don't make it sound like I was recently dumped. Oh no, you don't know anything, do you, my poor sister? What on earth are you talking about? Stop beating around the bush and say it clearly. What? You don't mind if I tell you even though it's about me? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting married. I shouldn't have asked. I really don't care. I don't know anything about your love story, and I don't want to know. You're so dense. You still don't get it, do you? So what? I stole your husband. Huh? What are you saying? That can't be true. That's right. That's the surprise. It's shocking, isn't it? I understand how you feel, but it's the truth. You're lying, aren't you? It's impossible. My husband would never cheat on me. I don't believe you. Aw, sis, you are so cute. But unfortunately, it's the truth. That's why I want you to break up with him. I mean, when did you get married, sis? I didn't ask. I would never tell you. I'll be damned if you steal him from me again. I really wanted to tell only our mother, and I wanted her to come to the wedding, but I didn't tell any of our relatives in case you find out. So in the end, we had a small wedding overseas with just our parents. I see. I really feel sorry for you that no one gave you their blessing. You went through all that trouble, but I found out in the end. If you're not lying, how did you meet my husband? And didn't you say just now that it was youthful indiscretion? Did I say that? You are... You know, I get bored working at the same place for too long. So I've been hopping around different places as a temp. And guess who I met at my current assignment? Your husband. He's actually mentoring me and teaching me all sorts of things at work. I'm not really interested in the job itself, so I've been asking him all sorts of personal questions instead. Turns out he's married, and his wife's name is Nadia. I thought it was impossible, but I asked him how old she was, and he told me she was your age. To make matters worse, he showed me a picture of her, and she looked just like you. That can't be. When I heard that he was your husband, I became attracted to him. I fell in love with him, and he fell in love with me too. We have been dating for a year, And now he says he wants to break up with you and marry me. He has asked me to have a very luxurious wedding ceremony, you know? That means he loves me more than you. Just because we look amazingly alike, isn't it possible that it's someone else? And the name Nadia isn't that rare either. Sis, you really don't know when to quit. You don't believe me even though you have all this evidence? Well, I understand your shock, but come on. If you insist, I'll check with my husband just to be sure. I'm sure he'll get back to me as soon as he can because it's definitely not what you say it is. I'll be in touch. Bye. Okay, sis. Don't go to bed in shock. Alyssa, I checked with my husband right away. He said he didn't cheat on me. He said there's no way he would cheat on me. Besides, there's no other woman named Alyssa in the company, and that he is not even in charge of training. I knew it was bullshit. Huh? It's not bullshit. He told me he was going to break up with you. He was too scared of you to tell you the truth. There was something else I wanted to tell you the other day when I announced that I was going to steal your husband. I thought you might collapse from shock, so I haven't been able to tell you yet. If you lie to me again, I won't forgive you. I'm not lying. Actually, I gave birth to his child. Huh? Gave birth? That's right. Taking away your happiness is really fun. Hey, what's the name of my husband? Huh? I don't understand why you're asking me what your husband's name is. Are you going crazy from the shock, sis? I gave birth to Matthew's baby. What? Matthew? No way. Oh my God! What are you talking about, sis? Did you forget your husband's name too? I just had a baby girl a month ago. She's really cute. I mean, sis, Matthew was really cheating on you, right? When you checked, did he ask you to break up with him? So, my husband didn't ask me to break up with him, and he said he doesn't know anybody named Alyssa. That can't be true, because I went to submit the marriage certificate today, and it was accepted. That means you divorced Matthew, right? Thank you so much for divorcing him so easily. Matthew is not my husband, okay? Huh? What are you talking about? That can't be true. Matthew was my boyfriend 6 years ago, after you stole my fiancée. He was very controlling, and I broke up with him soon after. What? Ex-boyfriend? What are you talking about? I've managed to get work done since my fiancé dumped me, but I couldn't do anything except work. My friends were so worried about me, they forced me to go out drinking with them. I met Matthew at that party. He asked me for my contact information, and maybe I shouldn't have given it to him so easily. He contacted me every day saying he liked me and asking me to go out with him. I was overwhelmed and decided to go out with him. Looking back, I may have been desperate after being dumped by someone I loved. If I had been able to make a sane decision, I wouldn't have gone out with that guy. Matthew was really too controlling. He checks my cell phone every day, even though I never cheated on him. He saw me exchanging messages with a male colleague online. He said, "There's no way you'd cheat on me while I'm right here," and smashed my phone. Oh no! Matthew is not your husband? And I can't believe he was such a controlling man. He's never been that controlling to me. I wonder if he's sorry for what he did. I hope so, but he got mad when I didn't call him every hour. When I left the house in the morning, he would be right there waiting. And when I left the office, he'd be waiting for me right there too. I was going neurotic, so I decided to break up with him. When I told him I was leaving him, he snapped and forced me into his car. He said, "I know you're cheating on me with a guy from work. Come live with me at my parents' house." He said we could get registered right now, and I was really scared. I told him I had a bit of a stomach ache and needed to use the restroom. I asked him to stop at a service area and I called 911 from the restroom. The police came and saved my life, but I felt dead inside. It's hard to imagine Matthew is now a different person after 5 years. Oh no! I had a baby with such a dangerous man, and I got registered today. Why did Matthew lie about being married to you? I don't know. I am not Matthew. But maybe he was lying about being married to me to different people. And now because he lied, he can't correct it? If you're curious, why don't you ask Matthew directly? If I ask him about it, he might get upset. I might even be tied down to him. I don't want that. What should I do? I want to break up with Matthew. You can't break up with him that easily. You just got registered today. Matthew is your husband and the father of your child. That's a fact. I don't know if you should pretend you didn't hear what I said and continue to work things out with Matthew. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think you should ask Matthew why he lied to you. Why don't you tell him that I told you everything? It's not like you can just break up with him out of the blue. Sis, I'll give you Matthew. Please go out with him again. Did you hear what I said? Matthew did this to me. I don't want to see him ever again. There's no way I'm going out with him. Besides, I'm married with a husband and kids. What? Is that so? I've been saying that for a while. When you told me that you stole my husband, I had no choice but to check with him because you were so insistent. He said, "Me? Cheating on you with your sister?" I've heard plenty about how crazy your sister is, and I know that she stole your fiancé a long time ago. So there's no way I'd cheat on you with someone like that. I mean, I'm really happy right now. That's what he said. He told me he would never do that. I want your husband. Huh? Sis, let's trade husbands. Come on. I've already told you what I need to tell you. I don't have time for you anymore. Hey, sis, you're abandoning me. Are you going to let Matthew put me in danger? You tried to steal my husband from me in the first place, and that's why you're in this mess, right? It's none of my business. You're on your own. I have to get ready for dinner now. Sis, wait a minute. Sis, help! I'm about to be taken to his parents' house. What? You're not the only one who's been in trouble. Are you sure it's okay to contact me now? I told Matthew what you told me. I asked why he lied to me about being married to you. I said, you tricked me. Do you know what he said when I told him that? How am I supposed to know? He said, I've always loved Nadia. When he heard that you got married, he wanted you to be happy. He wanted to be your husband, even if it was only in his imagination. So when I asked him if he was married, he told me he was married to you. But when he heard that I was your sister, he was really surprised. You had told him that I had stolen your fiancé away from you. He thought, I'll never forgive you for hurting my beloved Nadia. He wanted to take revenge on me. He was going to go out with me, tear me to pieces and dump me. That's crazy. So why are you going to be taken to his parents' house instead of being dumped? That's the thing. At first, he thought of revenge. But we're sisters and we look alike. Once we had a child, he suddenly started to love me. When he realized he really loved me, he wanted to marry me, but he couldn't tell me the truth because he lied to me about being married to you. But now that I know everything, he doesn't have to hide it anymore. He couldn't have a life with you, but this time, we'll live at his parents' house. We're surrounded by nature, and he's sure it'll be good for me and for our daughter. Just like with you, I was forced into a car. I managed to escape, and I am now at a nearby convenience store. But I left my daughter at home and I'm worried. Then you have no choice but to go back. You can't entrust your precious daughter to a man like that. Yes, but will you come with me? Huh? Of course I don't want to. I told you I don't ever want to see Matthew again. Now's not the time to talk about that. It's an emergency. I'm in trouble and you're too cold to help me. What makes you think I will help you? I lost my fiancé to you 6 years ago. Even though you took the wrong guy this time, you still tried to take my husband away from me. You hurt me so much. You're too brazen to ask for help only when you're in trouble. I don't consider you my sister. I don't even consider you family. That's why I'm not going. Why don't you rely on our parents? Dad's always been on your side. Well, it seems that Dad had an affair, and Mom is suing him for alimony. You know how he's always been a cheater. Mom had a hard time with that. Mom thought that if we got married, she would have done her duty as a mother, and she would divorce him. You and I got married, and then she found out that Dad was having an affair. Mom moved out. I asked Dad for help, but he said he didn't have time for that right now. I tried to contact Mom, but she didn't read my messages. Well, why don't you just ask a friend or something? I don't have any friends. I've been known to steal my friends' boyfriends. And then I realized I had no one left. Didn't you say you were going to have a big wedding? Who were you going to invite? That doesn't matter right now. I'm sorry. I can only say that I don't care. So I'm going to stop messaging you now. What? I'm blocking you now. Bye. Sis, don't block me. Hey, sis, don't leave me. I actually knew that my mother had left home. I also knew about my dad, who is a self-righteous cheater. Alyssa tried to take away not only my fiancé, but also my husband. I don't consider her family anymore. My mother would like to see her grandchildren and wants to say hello to my husband, even though it's too late. I saw her the other day and she was very thin. It was really hard for me to see how much pain she must have been through. My husband says that he wants to move in with my mother and hopes that she will get well soon. I plan to start living with her in the near future. I had blocked Matthew's contact information, but he found my social networking site. He contacted me. Alyssa quit her job and is living with Matthew's parents. Matthew wrote that he was going to give more love to Alyssa than he did to me because he couldn't make me happy. It's clear that Alyssa feels restricted in the dull countryside with nothing to do. I feel a little sorry for her, but because she had a child and got married without thinking of the consequences, this is what happened. To put it bluntly, she got what she deserved. She said she loves her child, so I hope she will prioritize her daughter and live her life.
A truck ran into the sidewalk and hit Alyssa. What? It looks like she was taken to the hospital. I'm on my way in a cab now, so can you come right away? No, I can't. Huh? What are you talking about? I've got stuff to do. I can't right now. Aren't you worried about your daughter? She's in danger now. She's a high school kid. I'm sure she'll get better soon. You worry too much. Do you get what I just said? She's in critical condition from the accident. Doctors are evil. They tend to exaggerate to extort money for medical treatment. I don't care about that right now. Just come quick. I told you, I can't. My mom's having a birthday party this weekend. I'm skipping work to go buy her a present. Huh? Is that more important now? What do you mean by more important? It's her 75th birthday. Of course it is. So what? Your own daughter is in danger. You shouldn't have to pick which is more important. It's obvious. Mom's birthday party is more important. It only comes once a year. I can't believe you. Alyssa is facing the biggest predicament of her life right now. She's my daughter, so she'll be fine. You always tend to exaggerate. When she got hurt in kindergarten, you panicked and made a big deal out of it. Remember? She had a broken bone then. Bones heal eventually. This time too, she'll be fine. Don't make too much fuss. You will embarrass yourself. What's wrong with worrying about your own child? Anyways, what do you think I should get Mom? I gave her a bag last year. Maybe a jewelry this year? I don't know. I can't even think about it now. You have some preparation to do too, like cooking, decorating. You should start the preparation when you're done visiting Alyssa. She'll be safe at the hospital, right? It's fine to take care of your mom, but she's not the priority now. I didn't think you were the kind of person who doesn't even get that. Really? Because every year, when I celebrate her birthday, she's always so pleased and gives me $3,000 cash if I don't put all the effort into it. She might give me less this year, and I wouldn't want that. What? That's new to me. Really? Did I tell you? She always gave us on our way home, tell us to treat ourselves with something good. You kept it all to yourself, huh? Well, I don't even care at this point. I will at least treat you to a steakhouse this year. I don't even know if we can do that. Don't be so blasé. My prediction? Alyssa will be discharged tomorrow. You're being too irresponsible. I tend to know. It's one of those cat feelings, you know? I guess I'm more equipped with it than normal people. I'm at the hospital now. I will wait for you, so hurry up. I feel anxious being alone. I can't. I have to go to work after buying a present. If you can't afford to skip work, you can come. Don't interrupt a man's work. I don't care about you anymore. All I could do during the emergency surgery was pray. There is no God. It was only after 3 hours that I was made to believe that. At only 17 years old, my daughter had gone to heaven. Hopelessness. The word doesn't go justice. There is no way to name this emotion. The police, the doctors, the funeral home. They talked to me so much that I had no time to lament. I had to deal with them all. Before I knew it, it was the day of the funeral. As for my husband, he was in shock. He even was crying. But he somehow was not in the right frame of mind. I was concerned about that. But I never expected him to take such action. Where are you? Your mother hasn't shown up too. The funeral's about to start. I've already burned incense. The priest hasn't even arrived yet. You take care of the rest. I can't do this. I know you don't want to accept reality. It's hard for me too. But we have to give her a proper send-off. That's not what I meant. We're having Mom's birthday party as we planned. What? Mom's a little grumpy because you're not here. So we're going to have to order sushi from a delivery service. But she'll probably be happy because I went all out and made it extra special. Hey, you're kidding, right? This is the last chance to say goodbye to Alyssa. You won't be able to see her face anymore. You know that? I've always wondered, what's the point of having a funeral? Just burn it down and get it over with. Why do you say that? She's not here anymore. How much does a funeral even cost? Don't you think it's a waste of money? Of course not. I don't care what you think. Mom is still alive, and her birthday party is much more important now. Please, say you're only kidding. I don't want to believe those are actual words of Alyssa's father. I'm sad too. You know? But she won't come back, even if you cry. Then why don't we take care of the person who's alive by your side right now? That's not the point. I have to mourn for Alyssa properly. And we have to put things to rest. I'll be fine. I've already had a closure. Alyssa won't be sad to know that her father and her grandmother are not here. A dead person has no feelings. I'm sure everyone who is here at the funeral will think it's strange. Don't tell them I'm at the birthday party. I do know it's inappropriate. Then come back immediately. There are a lot of relatives here. Of course they're going to ask a lot of questions when you two aren't here. Don't ever tell anyone. If your relative starts to ignore me, it's your fault. Then what should I tell them? I'm in bed in shock. Yeah, that will do. It sounds more like it, and I don't have to feel guilty. If you're afraid of feeling guilty, forget the birthday party. Funerals are for squeamish people. I can't stand it. I'd rather eat cake with my mom. Is your mom really not coming too? Alisa is her only grandchild. I asked her too, but she wanted the party as we planned. You guys are really something. Oh yeah? Thanks. It's not a compliment. I despise you both, and I don't even know what to say. Suit yourself. Come drop by when the funeral is over. I will leave you some sushi. I don't want it. I'm not coming. I'll eat all then. I'm drinking today, so I'm staying at mom's tonight. I hope you won't regret what you're doing. Where did you go? Why aren't you home on Sunday? What do you want? Where are Alisa's remains? Did you set up the altar? I thought I'd at least offer incense. You don't have to do that. I don't even see her photo. Where are those photos you had in the living room? Hey, your stuff is gone too. Sure. It's because I left the house. Why would you leave without telling me? You should know why. There are plenty of hints. Oh, you mean the funeral? What else is there? It went well, right? That's not the point. Is it a big deal that you have to leave? I wanted to send Alisa off in peace. I struggled to accept the reality, but I wanted to send her off properly for her sake. But you ruined it. What did I do? I just wasn't there. The ignition switch at the crematorium. Did you know that the family has to push the light switch at the crematorium? I remember when my dad died. My mom had to do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't stop crying. Everyone said, if only Alisa's father was here at a time like this. And I thought to myself then, this is my last duty as a parent. I'm her only parent, so I had to do it. Hey, I'm a parent too. Please, don't ever call yourself as Alisa's parent and erase all of your memory of having a daughter. Please, I beg you. What the hell is that? I don't want to disgrace Alisa. How dare you? She wouldn't have been born without me. Why are you so high on yourself? You only play part in having a child. Don't act like a father when you can't even offer a proper send-off. Shut up. Your mom too. I still can't believe she chose to have her own birthday party over her grandchild's funeral. Mom wanted a male grandchild. That's why she wasn't fond of Alisa. I know, but that doesn't mean she should reject her very last moment with Alisa. I can't deal with you guys anymore. You two trash should just get on with your lives. Hey, that's too much. I can't find a word to describe you. I know I called you trash, but that would be disrespectful to trash. You! It's weird. I don't feel so angry at you. It's not even the feeling of disgust or renouncement. I'd say it's more like numb. I don't feel a thing. It's like having feelings for you guys is simply a waste of time. I don't like that. You should be more pissed off. I'd rather you be mad at me than say something like I suck at being dad for not going to the funeral. I'm glad you didn't come to the funeral, because you're not the parent anymore, so your statement won't apply to you. Where the hell are you now? Your parents are no longer alive. I know you don't have a place to go. Yesterday, after the funeral, someone asked me. He asked me what I was going to do now. I told him that I want to leave my husband and keep my memories of Alisa to myself. Then this person called out to everyone. Thanks to all of their help, I was able to move out of the house. It's impossible to move out within just one day. There's no way you can rent a house right away. This gentleman owns an apartment, and he let me rent the room.
Who's this guy? He must be so well off.
He's the president of your company.
What?
He was very surprised. He was quizzed about why you weren't there at the funeral, despite the fact that you're a father.
What were you thinking? You should have called me right away if the president was there.
It's not like I was at the receptionist desk, checking on everyone who came. How am I supposed to know who's attending? I don't even know how your president looked. I wasn't even aware of him until he came to talk to me.
You didn't tell him I was at Mom's birthday party, did you?
I'm sorry. I'm not very considerate. I told him exactly what you said. That your mom's birthday party is more important.
You've got to be kidding me.
The boss said the same thing.
Did he say anything else?
He seemed speechless, and so was I. I can't even find the right words to say to you.
Why did the president come though? I didn't tell anyone at work about Alisa.
I heard that the father of one of Alisa's classmates knows the president. Seems that's how he found out.
The president should have at least contacted me directly.
He was very considerate. It was very busy day at the funeral, but he was very caring and told me that I must be feeling very depressed, losing my daughter. Though it was not necessary, I was touched by his gesture.
It sucks. I don't know how to face him at work tomorrow.
Why don't you just stand tall and be proud of yourself that you're the man who celebrated his mother's birthday instead of his daughter's funeral?
I'm in trouble because I don't want people to think that I lack common sense.
Oh, you're aware of that, aren't you?
Crap.
I know how shameful and outrageous this is, and yet you didn't come. All you care about is protecting yourself in the eye of others. You really are a worthless human being.
I didn't want to just sit around and watch my daughter burn into ashes. I rather wanted to make my mom happy. Is that so bad? I was just making good use of my time.
I would never do that. I bet no one ever does that too.
Tell me then. Were you able to talk to Alisa for the last time at the funeral? No, right?
I did.
Huh? Bullshit. It's only in your imagination.
Maybe so. But I was able to tell her how much I appreciated and loved her. I can still hear her voice.
I don't believe in that kind of thing. Alisa is gone. What's wrong with taking care of those who are left behind?
If that's what you believe, you should follow that. Your values are too different from mine.
Fine. If you insist, go on your own way. But I won't let you keep the compensation for the accident yourself.
Huh?
Mom said there should be at least $100K coming in.
It never crossed my mind. You and your mother-in-law didn't even show up to the funeral? And you guys were calculating the amount of compensation?
Give me all of it.
I can't believe it.
All you want is the memories with Alisa, right? Then you don't need the money.
I don't want it to be yours.
After all, you want the money too, huh?
I'm not like you. I have to build a grave for her.
You can just scatter her ashes in the ocean or in the mountain. Don't spend $10,000 to a mere stone.
Don't disgrace Alisa any more than this. There is a limit to what I can bear.
Who cares? As long as I get the money, I can live a free and easy life with Mom. I should quit the company too. The boss will probably try to preach me anyway.
Are you sure?
I don't want to work for a company like that. It's crazy to make someone's wife move without the husband's permission. I can't believe he actually runs the company.
I just told him. He's here with me now.
What?
I'm very grateful that he sees it as if it's his own problem. He's more emotional than me.
Oh well, whatever. Hey boss, you reading this? I'm quitting. Bye.
There's one last form that you need to fill out, so he wants you to come to the office.
What? No way. It's too much trouble.
It's something to do with retirement benefits.
I'm coming then.
I will leave everything to my attorney. I'll let you know if there's any progress.
Alright.
Mr. Kaiser, President, thank you very much for your help.
Has the compensation been transferred?
Yes, thanks to the lawyer you referred me to, the compensation doubled to $5 million. With this money, we can pay you back the fee you lent me to build a grave for Alisa. I'm glad to hear that. It was you who made Eric sign to renounce his inheritance, right?
What? What are you talking about?
Didn't you call him up and make him sign on it pretending to be his severance pay? Thanks to you, I didn't have to give that man a single penny. He's not that kind of man who would willingly give up to his inheritance.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know it will not be legit if you force him to sign it. I don't want you to get in trouble for this. I can just turn a blind eye to this.
You don't have to worry about it.
But
I have an 18-year-old daughter myself. Even if she never encountered a misfortune and something horrible happened, I can imagine myself not attending her funeral. I just couldn't forgive Eric as a father myself. That's all.
I agree with you on that.
I'm sure he's waiting for the compensation now. He might even have borrowed some money and spent it all expecting to get compensation.
His relatives told me. It seems that Eric and his mother are all decked out in big brand clothes and luxury cars.
I knew it. Since they don't have a job, they probably can't get a loan from a legit loaner. It must be someplace very shady.
Eric's mother
is also a very superficial person who likes to show off. She borrowed a lot of money to give her son an allowance. I'm sure her debt has piled up quite a bit. I was aware of it, but Eric most likely doesn't know anything about it. So two idiots are in debt. That sounds more like it for their ending.
But if they find out that he was tricked into writing the disinheritance papers, don't you think they will sue you?
I want this money to be well spent for my daughter. I will give it up to her. We have an audio recording of Eric saying this.
What? Did he actually say that?
Yes, without doubt.
How did you come to that conversation?
There was a small pool money of $2,000 in our employee travel fund. We refrained from traveling for the past few years, so the money had been saved up.
I see.
We don't normally have a retirement plan, but I suggested to him that we will give him $1,000 for his severance pay if he will let us donate $2,000 from the travel fund for your daughter's grave. I know I said some outrageous things myself.
Did he believe it?
Easily.
Is that when he said those words?
I'm sure he thought $2,000 as nothing compared to the compensation he believes he will get.
But this is not a good thing, isn't it?
To destroy evil, you have to use dirty trick at times. It's something you don't need to know.
I understand. I will pretend I didn't hear anything then.
There is no trading my daughter's life for the money.
But the money wasn't handed to Eric. That's all that matters to me now. Stay strong. Feel free to stay at the apartment as long as you wish. It's yours now. Thank you. But it's time for me to keep my chin up and face ahead. I'm going to try to walk on my own feet. Otherwise, Alisa won't be happy for me.
I see. I'm always here for you. If you have any problems, please feel free to contact me anytime.
Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough, Mr. Kaiser.
Your daughter loved you so much. Please stay the same. That is all I wish for you.
Yes, I will do my best. When I meet my daughter again someday, I hope to tell her with confidence that I lived a wonderful life. Thank you very much.
Police, we have an arrest warrant for your husband for a $70 million fraud.
What? Who?
The police.
Oh, are you the one who suddenly came to our house earlier? You didn't have any identification, did you?
There are times when we don't.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are. Citizens shouldn't talk about police matters. You don't usually have to deal with the police.
That's for sure.
Let's get back to the main issue. Please get your husband to turn himself in as soon as possible. Covering for him will get you arrested too.
A $70 million scam is amazing. On the contrary, I'd like to compliment him.
Excuse me?
Isn't it amazing that he could swindle people out of that kind of money? It means he's very talented.
Are you okay? It's crazy to praise a criminal.
I'm sorry.
Your husband is a criminal.
You mean there's a side to him I'm not aware of?
Yes, everyone has a dark side.
So what should I do? Is there anything I can do for my husband?
Ma'am, I have good news. The victim has agreed to settle the case.
I see.
If he returns only $50,000, they won't pursue it any further.
$50,000 for $70 million? That's a little too good to be true.
Actually, the money that was defrauded is the kind of money that can't be disclosed.
Does that mean the other party is a criminal too?
That's right.
Then why don't you arrest him first?
No, he's a victim.
Let's not do this anymore, scammer.
What?
Do you really think I'd be fooled by this?
I'm a police officer. I would never lie. If you resist, it's an obstruction of justice.
Every police officer has a badge.
Don't act like you know what you are talking about.
I know, I'm a police officer.
Huh?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Johnson, a police officer.
No, you're not a policeman.
What do you know about it? You really will be arrested.
Arrest me if you can. You tried to swindle me out of $50,000. You know what the police would charge you with?
It's not a crime. I didn't receive any money.
Huh? You don't know about attempted fraud is?
Yes, I know that. But in this case, it doesn't apply, because I am a genuine police officer and I did not cheat anyone.
I understand. You insist, yeah.
Yes.
Which police station?
I can't tell you.
They usually tell us who they are or which precinct they're from.
It's a top secret case.
You think you can get away with it? We have cameras on our front door. We have a picture of your face, so I'll submit it to the police as evidence.
Go ahead and try that.
Your tone has changed. Are you in a hurry?
All right. The cop thing was a lie.
It's a lie that I'm a cop too.
Huh?
I love detective dramas and watch them often. I still like Blue Lights the best.
You tricked me.
We both lied, didn't we? I was a little better than you, wasn't I? And by the way, I lied about the camera on the front door. You were a little freaked out, weren't you?
You're pretty good.
I'm flattered.
It's easy. You pay me.
Are you an acquaintance of my husband's?
Gary, right? I know him well.
Friends from school?
Well, something like that.
Who gave you my number?
Your brother, who loves poker.
That idiot.
He told me right away, man. You should at least educate your brother.
What reason would I have to pay you $50,000?
Thugs do bad things. You think there's a reason?
Oh, you are a hoodlum then, are you?
I heard your husband, Gary O'Brien, started his own business after college and became very successful. He's an accountant and makes a lot of money, right?
Apparently so.
$50,000 is nothing to him.
It's something.
Tell Gary that if he doesn't pay up soon, his precious wife will get hurt badly.
Why don't you just tell him in person? You're a friend of my husband's, aren't you?
Indirect threats like this are more effective.
Wow, I'm learning a lot. I'll do the same next time I have to threaten someone.
You're an idiot.
I can't believe you don't know that I'm pretending to be an idiot.
You're an asshole.
Well. I'm going to take a shower now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, you better hope it's not the last shower you're ever gonna take. See you around. You got the money ready?
Come to the 4th pier at 3 a.m.
You'll pay?
No, I'm not paying you. I just wanted to say that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Don't even try to screw with me.
Don't get mad at me. I wanted to play the bad guy too.
It's too late. I already lost my temper. I just broke the window of your car.
What?
You have a nice car.
Why did you do that?
People can't win against fear. They'll pay if they can get away. We use that kind of psychology to make money.
What a coward. Are you even human?
I'm just getting started. Now it's your pet's turn.
Huh?
You love it, don't you?
I'd give my right eye for him.
Why only your right eye?
If you mess with John, I won't let you get away with it.
That's up to you.
Oh God. Why is this happening?
50,000 is chump change to you. Let's just pay up and get it over with. I brought 70 million down to 50,000.
I just don't want to give in to criminals. I mean, I didn't know the 70 million was still on the table. 70 million is a little too much, isn't it?
If I say 50,000 after 70 million, it seems cheap, doesn't it? In this world, power and brains used well win. You sheltered ladies wouldn't understand.
Why don't you use your brains in a real job?
You're always trying to stir things up, aren't you?
You figured that out, huh?
A loser like you won't understand until she's hurt once. I don't want to do it, but I don't have a choice.
What are you doing?
John, right? I'm taking this guy.
What? What do you mean you're taking him? What are you going to do to John?
I was going to give you a break with just a car window, but it's your fault for pissing me off.
Please, give John back to me.
In exchange for 100,000.
It was 50,000 just a minute ago, wasn't it? Why is it increasing?
Because you made me angry and uncomfortable. If John's life is worth 50,000, you can pay.
Where do I transfer the money to?
There's no way I'd do anything that could be traced back to me. You're gonna have to go to the bank and withdraw the money and bring it with you.
Then where do I go?
Tomorrow, after you withdraw the money, go to the mall near your house. I'll tell you where to go from there.
Let me just hand it over and be done with, instead of going through all that trouble. I'm worried about John.
It would be bad if the police were called and I got staked out, so I want to make sure it's safe.
So is that what you call brains?
Don't you dare try to set me up. Next time, it won't just be a pet.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
Take the money out in the morning. I'll call you in the afternoon.
Okay.
It's time to meet. I hope you didn't tell the cops.
I didn't tell them. Is John safe?
Well, that depends on what you're going to do from here on. Did you bring the key I left in the mailbox?
Yes.
Use it to open the coin locker at the west exit, number 12.
Got it.
Put the money in the bag that's inside the locker.
Huh?
What's up? You're not going to tell me you were wearing a GPS or something, are you?
No.
By the way, my guys are watching from a distance. If you do anything stupid, the deal's off. You know what happens to your pet if that happens, right?
Okay, I'll put it in the bag.
Take that bag and get out of the mall.
Aren't we going to meet?
You got the cops waiting for you across from the movie theater? I know what you're doing.
You're so sharp. You got me. I'll do what you say quietly.
There's a bar with a red sign just outside the mall, right?
Yes.
Go around to the back of the bar.
Yes, please wait a moment. I'm going. Okay, I'm here. Now what?
Lift up the big trash can. There's a key there.
Are these car keys?
Can you see the parking lot from there?
Yes, I see it.
You see that black car parked there?
Yes.
Use the key to unlock it and put the bag in the back seat. Put the car keys on the tire.
Sounds like a drama. I'm getting nervous.
Shut up and get on with it.
I put it on the back seat.
Then you run and leave for the mall.
Can I just walk fast? I have a backache.
Hurry as fast as you can and don't look back. Don't even try to track the car. I'll be changing cars in a minute. Understood?
Yes. Where's John?
He's on a leash in a park 100 yards from there.
Okay, I'll go and get him as soon as I can.
That's it. We're done.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hey, wait.
What?
I just got a call from one of my guys. He said there's no money in the bag.
What? Then what's in it?
They said there's a bunch of baseball cards in there.
That's impossible.
What do you mean?
Could it be that your friends betrayed you?
No way.
Strange. Weird things happen.
It's you.
Oh no, you got me.
You've got to be kidding me. Don't you care what happens to the dog?
Oh, the dog has already been picked up and is safe. You were the one who was screwing around and imitating the police. You took my dog without my permission and threatened me. That's too much screwing around, isn't it?
I wasn't screwing around.
Shame on you. It's not something a 43-year-old truck driver would do, Barry Johnson.
What? How the hell do you know my name and job?
I'm a police officer and I'm using my authority and information network.
Huh? You said you're not a cop, right?
That was more like I made it look like I was lying, but I was telling the truth.
I don't get it. Which one are you after all?
Oh, I'm a police officer. By the way, the camera in front of the door is real too. I've already submitted the footage, so it's like we analyzed it and used it to identify you.
Oh, shit.
By the way, the car you smashed the glass off, that's not mine.
No, but it was parked in front of your house.
It's my in-laws' car.
You're kidding, right?
And the dog you took is also my husband's dog, and his name is Chocolate. John is my tortoise.
I thought it was a dog.
John is my beloved husband's memento. I couldn't allow you to use him as a bargaining chip.
What do you mean by memento?
My husband passed away 5 years ago.
What? He passed away?
He was in pursuit in a police car when a car crashed into him.
Your husband was a cop too?
Yes, he was. It's what you call a workplace romance.
Oh no.
By the way, my father-in-law is also a police officer and my mother-in-law is a teacher at the police academy.
No way. A family of cops? That's not good.
You don't know Gary, do you?
We're old acquaintances.
If you were friends, you'd know Gary was a cop.
We got to know each other at a bar quite a while ago. We didn't tell each other our professions or anything.
And yet you didn't even exchange contacts?
He said, let's have a drink if we meet here again.
You thought Gary was an accountant, didn't you?
Well, that's what he said.
Gary isn't the type to make friends with strangers. So when he goes out, he pretends to be an accountant. You must have eavesdropped on one of his conversations, followed him, and identified his house. I thought it was strange that you would suddenly visit me at home.
That's,
You thought I was rich because I lived in a nice house.
You don't?
That's the house my in-laws built. My father-in-law was born into a wealthy family, so he was able to build a house like that. We were just living there. My husband and I are both very ordinary police officers. It's hard work. Making a fortune is just a dream.
Seriously.
Why did you contact me after 5 years?
There are so many lists of pigeons. You were just buried in the crowd. I've been running out of ideas lately, and I just remembered.
So you watched me coming in and out of the house?
I noticed you were seeing this one particular guy a lot, so I took the opportunity to talk to him. I thought you were having an affair, but it turns out it was your brother. So I pretended to be a high school classmate and asked for your contact info.
That's what I thought. By the way, my brother is not a patsy. He's a police officer, so he was probably watching you.
Huh?
If someone just looked bad and seemed dangerous, normally he wouldn't tell you. He decided you might do something, so he gave you my number. He laughed and said his sister would take care of the rest.
Even the brother? What's going on?
We are a family of police officers. Didn't you say so yourself earlier? In the eyes of the public, a brother who puts his sister in danger is a bad thing. Well, but we are a little bit special. The criminal jumped in on his own, and I'm glad he did, because it saved us a lot of time and trouble in the investigation.
Well, you were smart enough not to pay me, so no harm done.
What are you talking about? That baseball cards are a precious memento of my husband's.
Oh yeah, I'll put them in a locker at the mall. I don't need them.
Please, do so.
See you later.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
No, Come the hell out of that building.
What? I thought I had the GPS covered.
Don't underestimate a police tail. As soon as they saw you on our cameras at our house, you were done.
Holy shit, I was scammed by the police.
How much have you scammed out of other people?
I don't know.
I'm sure I can find out, though. It's going to be a long haul for you.
Why are you doing this?
Because you're a scammer. Dimwit.
Damn it.
Johnson and his friends were arrested in the building where they were hiding out. They were found with a notebook with a record of their crimes written in poor handwriting. The total amount of damage exceeded $10 million. If he hadn't been caught at that time, he might have really made more than $70 million by fraud, using cunning and dirty methods to exploit sensitive areas that people didn't want to talk about. The victims were choosing to silently endure it rather than making a fuss, thinking it would be better to settle things with money. Taking John was crime. The window of the car was damaged, and he was sentenced to 8 years in prison, along with past fraud charges. Naturally, we had to charge him for the repairs to the car. The guys defrauded people out of money to have fun with it. I wonder if they can handle a simple life. Thanks to Gary, we were able to arrest the criminals. I can't believe he's getting bad guys even after going to heaven. My husband is so cool.
Mom, can we talk? It's about the money I'm sending home. What's wrong? You need to pay me on time. Huh? Isn't that what you wanted to talk about? I can't count on you for anything, can I? Payday is every month on the 12th. $1,500. Otherwise, I won't forgive you. That's not what I meant. What is it then? Starting next month, I'll send the money on the 5th instead. Oh, I see. So, for this month, I'll send you $500 on the 25th. And on the 5th, I'll send you the remaining $1,000 plus an extra $200. What are you talking about? In that case, you should send me the usual $1,500 on the 25th and $1,500 again on the 5th. It's pretty simple. If I did that, I'd be paying you double in 1 month. Well, in that case, send me $3,000 a month starting next time. That's a bit much. All you'd have to do is work longer hours. Mom, why don't you ask my brother to chip in some money too? Why would I do that? He's pulling in more money than I am. Since he lives at home, he can afford it more easily than me, right? I can't believe you! What kind of logic is that? Is that how I raised you? Are you crazy? Your brother has a lot of friends, so he needs a lot of money for entertainment. Since you don't have any friends, you can use that extra money to send back to your family. You have a responsibility to your family, and you are trying to dodge it. I will not tolerate your selfishness. You think I'm being selfish? It seems clear as day to me. Anyway, transfer the $1,500 on the 25th as usual. And when you get paid on the 5th, send another $1,500. That's not happening. What? And I might as well tell you now, I can't keep sending you $1,500 every month either. Excuse me? You have a lot of nerve considering how much I've done for you. I've been helping you out every month for the past 10 years, ever since you divorced Dad. Don't depend on me all the time. Try asking my brother for once. I mean, he still lives with you. There you go again about your brother. I mean, he broke up with Lauren and moved back in with you. You've never worked a day in your life, have you? Olivia! I am your mother. Even though you've turned out a failure, I haven't given up on you. You can repay the favor by sending home the money as usual. Enough with the complaining. Shut your mouth and show your gratitude to me. Got it? Hey, Olivia! Why is there only $500 in the account? I thought I said to send the full $1,500. Hurry up and send the rest. Mom, we talked about this the other day. Since I changed the transfer day, I'd send $500 on the 25th and the remaining $1,000 plus $200 on the 5th when I get my paycheck. When we talked about it, I told you that's not the way it should be. $1,500 on the 25th and $1,500 on the 5th. You said you'd be sending $3,000 a month from this time. I've already told you that's not happening. Stop trying to walk all over me. I have a life too, you know. I am not giving you any more money. Olivia, that's enough. You'd best transfer the remaining $2,500 on the 5th. Don't test my patience, Olivia. You better transfer the rest of it. Olivia, where's the $2,500? I only see $1,200 in the account. Put the rest in right this instant. We've already gone over this. I never agreed to $3,000 a month. I can't take this anymore. I'm the one who can't take it. You broke your promise. I never agreed to anything. Well, I've decided your punishment for not sending the full amount. Huh? A punishment? I've already taken care of it. It's too late now. I honestly have no words. $1,500 is more than enough to send home every month. You may as well stop asking for more because I'm not giving it to you. Olivia, you're being cut out of the family. I'm sorry, what? That's your punishment for not sending home money like you should. We had a family meeting. We decided to cut ties with you and move away. You had a family meeting? You mean between my brother and you? Dad's not around, so you surely don't mean him. Obviously, we don't need his input on how to deal with you. What do you mean you're moving away? You have that kind of money? Huh? That's typical of you, Mom. Always spending every cent you have. I sincerely doubt you have much money left over at the end of the month. I'm honestly surprised you could even afford to move. Don't concern yourself with it. You've been cut from the family, so it has nothing to do with you now. So, what are you trying to say? If you want to know where we are moving, increase my monthly allowance from $1,500 to $3,000. There you go again. If you agree to that, you won't be cut from the family, and I'll even give you our new address. It's really up to you. If you value your family, do as I ask. You have 3 days to make up your mind. Hey, Olivia. I'm Lauren. Sorry it's been so long. Oh, hey, Lauren. It has been a while. Sorry for coming by so late. It's no problem. I heard you broke up with my brother. Well, about that, I need your help. Oh no, Don't tell me my brother did something bad. Not just him, actually. Your mom, too. My mom? What the hell is going on? They burst in my apartment with all their stuff today. You have to be kidding. They were in my living room when I got home from work. Your brother returned my apartment key when we broke up, but it seems he had a spare. Please don't tell me they're trying to move in with you. Well, that's what he said at least. I think I'm going insane. In case he forgot, I reminded him that we had broken up and no longer lived together. He said, I have no intention of leaving you, and showed me the spare key he held on to. After that, your mom jumped in and said, you can marry my son and we can all live together from today. Then she said, and I kid you not, from now on, you have to support us. I'm literally speechless. Anyway, I grabbed my valuables and got out of there. I went to City Hall and let them know I have no intention to get married, just in case they try something crazy. If you don't want to be there, you can crash at my place. You sure? Of course, it's no problem. It's my family causing you trouble after all, so it's the least I can do. But my mom and brother can't know that we've been in contact. That would be bad news. You're a lifesaver. My parents live far away, so I was starting to panic. Olivia! You still haven't sent the $3,000, have you? I know we cut you off, but I'd just like to say, we've decided to give you 3 more days. We hope you'll do the right thing. That is, if you love your family and care about our whereabouts. Just like clockwork, Mom. What? Oh, did you finally come to your senses about the $3,000 a month? If I don't agree, I'm cut out of the family, right? Correct. Gotcha. In that case, I'll be moving too. Huh? You're both staying at Lauren's place now, right? I heard through the grapevine. Who told you? Lauren's already in the process of moving. Don't even think you can come move in with me. I'm not talking about moving into Lauren's place. Her lease expires in 10 days. What? 10 days? That's how long you have before you have to move out the apartment. What are you trying to say? I happened to get in touch with Lauren and she told me everything. Like what? She said after she broke up with my brother, she started looking for a new apartment. Well, she found one and signed a new lease. She was just about to pack everything up and make the move just when you two invited yourselves in. You are making this up, right? I don't get why you'd even go to Lauren's apartment in the first place. Speaking of moving out, I also heard you and my brother were evicted from your apartment for not paying the rent on time. What? Where did you hear that? I received the bill for the overdue rent. I felt bad for the landlord, so I paid it myself. As I thought, since you were being selfish by not sending the money, I thought it would be a good idea. So, I don't need to support you anymore, right? What? Because you've disassociated with me. Don't you think it's kind of crazy to ask for money from someone you've cut ties with? You don't get it. I mean, if I'm really not part of the family anymore. You weren't even going to tell me where you're moving. Anyway, don't worry about paying me back for the rent. Hold on a second. All of the money I've been sending home has gone to paying down the enormous debt from your shopping sprees, I imagine. And my brother, who I thought I could count on, He got fired for something he did at work, and now he's being charged for damages. I think it's safe to assume you two were probably trying to get me to pay for that as well. Wouldn't that account for the $3,000 you've been going on about? Pay me back for everything I've done for you. Excuse me? I'll move in with you, but you have to tell me where you're moving. Like hell I will. Why not? You said you disavowed me. It doesn't have to be that way. I'm totally okay with being disavowed. What? Yep. New message from Lauren. If you don't leave my apartment now, I'm calling the police. The police? It's called breaking and entering. Hold on a second. Your brother and I have nowhere to go. All we have is $100. Not my problem. What? Nice knowing you, Mom. I'm all moved in to my new apartment. It's got pretty good security. Of course, the rent is more expensive, but I make $6,000 a month. It honestly wasn't too hard to send Mom the $1,500. But I have no intention of telling them that. If they found out, they'd keep badgering me for the rest of my life. After that whole ordeal, the two of them were taken care of by the police. My mom's uncle took them in after that. I told my relatives the whole situation and they said they'd take care of it. Now they have to live under my great-uncle, the scariest person in the family. I heard they've been assigned hard labor from dawn to dusk. Every penny they earn for their wages is going towards paying off their debts.
I have something important to tell you.
What's up? Oh, is it about the wedding? I'd love to tie the knot soon, but I'm just waiting for a better paycheck and some savings.
That's just an excuse. You don't want to marry me, do you?
What?
You're cheating with Liz, aren't you?
What?
There's no need to hide it. I've already looked into it. I mean, Liz herself told me, I stole your boyfriend, sis. Let's break up. You want to marry Liz more than me anyway, don't you?
Well, I guess so. I was thinking about when to end things. Honestly, Liz is way cuter than you. Why do you two look so different? You don't even look that much alike.
That's because Liz isn't my real sister.
I seriously don't see the resemblance. It's confusing.
Well, I'm leaving this town.
What? Why?
I don't have to tell everything to someone who's no longer my boyfriend.
But I'm curious.
If you want to know, just ask Liz. I don't know if she'll tell you honestly, though.
I'm getting more and more curious.
Well, maybe it was good timing. I don't have any feelings for a town with such disgusting people, and I'll be leaving this weekend.
Where are you going? Why don't you at least tell me?
I don't owe you that. Goodbye, cheating man. Hope our paths never cross again.
Hey Jane, it's Ethan. It's been 5 years.
Gosh, I had blocked you. Is this your new number?
That's right.
I don't get why you went that far to contact me.
There was a reason I wanted to contact you that badly. You received it, didn't you?
What?
Our wedding invitation. I'm marrying Liz.
You don't know my current address, do you?
Well, I know your email address.
What? Oh, I think I have one that I haven't used in a while.
Huh? You don't use it? I sent you an invitation to that email address.
Invitation online? I didn't know they sent out invitations electronically nowadays.
Don't be impressed. Check it out right now.
I have to log in first.
Come on, just check it now.
What's my password again? Oh yeah, I received it. I turned off notifications so I didn't even notice. I mean, you've been sending me something every day for the past week or so.
That's right. Since you didn't respond to that email, I had no choice but to contact you with my new number like this.
Did you go through all that trouble? What the hell?
Then I guess that means you'll be there.
No, I'm not going.
Why not? It's your sister's wedding. You can't wish happiness for your family? That's kinda...
Kinda what?
You're jealous of your sister's cuteness. Or you're jealous that you can't beat her in looks or love. Anyway, it will make you seem like the complete loser. If you don't want to come off that way, you'll just have to attend.
I don't care about your opinion of me, especially since I've already severed ties with you. And I don't care about you two. I haven't seen Liz once in the 5 years since I left that town. We're strangers to begin with.
Speaking of which, where did you move to? I asked Liz and my in-laws, but they said they didn't know.
Of course, I didn't tell them.
I knew it. Why don't you use the upcoming wedding as an opportunity to make up? Forever sulking like that, you're so uncool, you know?
Uncool?
Oh, got it. It's kind of like an extended escape. You initially planned to come back when things had settled down, but it turned out to be challenging, and now it's been 5 years. You're acting like a teenager.
I left home with no intention of going back from the very beginning.
What?
Maybe I'll swing by for some business down the line, but moving back or reuniting with Liz and her folks isn't on my radar. Do you think I'm sulking because Liz took you away from me? That's a bit much, don't you think?
Oh, come on. Don't be so stubborn. Liz is your only sister after all. Even if she's marrying your ex, you can still celebrate your little sister's wedding, right? I know you might have your feelings about it, but you should attend our wedding.
I guess you haven't heard anything yet.
What?
I just RSVP'd to your web invite with a decline.
Hey.
Also, there's something I mentioned before. Liz isn't my real sister. We are not blood related.
Why did you decline? What kind of sister would bail on her sister's wedding?
Truth is, I don't have a sister.
You should know that I'm doing my best to help you reconcile with her.
So you don't care what I said again?
What? I don't care. Just show up on the wedding day.
I'm not going. Bye.
Hey Jane, why aren't you here?
Huh?
Don't me. The wedding has started.
Oh yeah, the wedding is today, huh?
You will make it to the reception after this, right? Oh, I heard there might be some train delays. Are you stuck in that too? If you are, just grab a cab and make your way here. Or maybe you're on the train and it's not moving?
I'm at home watching TV. I'm so uninterested in your wedding date that I forgot about it.
What? What do you mean?
I'm the one wondering why you think I'm going. I said I'm not going to be there, so there's no way I'm headed there.
But I said you should come.
So what? Don't be so selfish. If you think you can do whatever you want, you're wrong.
You're the wrong one. You're the wrong person not to come to your sister's wedding. This is going to ruin my surprise. Get your ass over here, within the hour.
Oh, I can't go any further.
Why not?
The wedding is in Central City, right? I don't live within an hour's drive of there by any means of transportation.
What?
Oops. I guess we've got another case we have to deal with.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, I received an annoying message from Liz too.
Liz? Why would Liz message you?
Excuse me then.
Hey! The wedding got cancelled. And on top of that, $30,000 in debt.
I see. You have that much debt too, huh?
Huh?
So, you and Liz plan to split the $60,000 wedding cost, right? You were both spending a lot, pretending you could afford it. When you realized you needed the money, you found out I had become the president of a certain company. That's why you contacted me in a panic.
Yeah. A friend of mine, who you met before, contacted me without knowing that we had already broken up. That's how I found out.
I see. So that's how it happened. So, how did you plan to get the money from me?
I didn't plan to take it from you. I was thinking of using the wedding as a surprise to reconcile you and Liz. In return, I was going to ask you for a loan of $30,000.
Are you stupid?
What?
I told you that I'm a stranger to them, didn't I? I once told you that Liz is not my real sister, right?
Really? I've never heard you say that.
You really don't care what's inconvenient for you. Go back and read our conversation. I've told you so many times.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
I lost my parents when I was 5 and was adopted, taken in by that family through an institution. But Liz was born right after that. I was treated roughly growing up. They supported my studies until high school, but after that, I was told to repay the debt I owed for being raised, so I got a job at a local company and lived on half of my salary. Then I started dating you, an employee of one of my clients. In the end, Liz took you away from me. My parents told me, Liz's boyfriend's ex-girlfriend is you, her sister, and we feel sorry for her. You should get out of this town. I resigned from the company I had been working for since I graduated from high school and left that town.
What? I've never heard of such a thing.
I don't know what Liz and her parents told you, but I told you that she's not my real sister. You didn't care though.
I didn't think it was that important.
No need to make excuses.
Look, but you're the president, right?
Well, I've been interviewed in the local paper, so I'll tell you. Rather soon after I left town, I was reunited with my uncle who was looking for me. He had high expectations for me because my skills were very important to the company he was running. So I became the president of the company 6 months ago.
Then you have a lot of money. Lend me $30,000. We used to be in a relationship, you know. You wouldn't want to see me drowning in debt, would you? Right?
Why are you like this? You and Liz?
Liz?
Both of you are asking me to give you $30,000.
What?
Liz was hitting me up for cash around the same time as you were.
What?
Liz, who's all about the money, had this grand idea of needing $30,000 for her wedding. She was scrambling to figure out how to get the funds. Somehow, she stumbled upon my interview online where I was mentioned as the president of a company. She said, "You're the president of the company. If you give me $30,000 as a congratulatory gift, I'll happily welcome you back into the family, considering you don't have any immediate family." She completely ignored the fact that I had taken over my uncle's company and demanded money like that.
What the hell is that? Liz buys so many brand name products, but she doesn't have any money?
She even went so far as to say, "If you give me $30,000, I'll lend you Ethan once in a while."
What?
I was so dumbfounded and furious that I went beyond anger, and my mouth was wide open. Now I've reconnected with my uncle, and his daughter, my cousin, feels as close to me as a real sister. With a family of my own, being married and having children, it's not accurate to say I have no immediate family. That's what I told her.
Oh, you're already married?
Yes. I don't need you to go out of your way to be merciful to me. I'm living a very fulfilled life.
Seriously?
I laughed when I heard from you. You were going to ask for money from me in the same way you did with Liz. As expected from a married couple, huh? Both of you are remarkably similar when it comes to foolish decisions. The matching debt amounts suit you well.
Damn it. Then just give me $15,000.
Are you serious? I don't have a penny to give you guys.
What?
Well then,
What will happen to me?
goodbye.
Wait!
I thought, why do they spend $60,000 on a wedding just to look good? But it's not my place to say anything, so I let it go. However, I told Liz, got a wedding invite from Ethan, replied with a decline. What's up with that? And just shrugged it off. I don't know if that affected their relationship, but I heard that they ended up breaking up because they blamed the other party, and they are similar in that way too. However, the debt that each of them carried will never disappear. Liz's parents sold the family home to pay off the debt, but this led to a bad relationship within the family, and the family split up. It was also the house I grew up in, but I hated it so much and felt so good when I heard it. As for Ethan, it seems he borrowed money from some shady people. After being taken away by a tough-looking man, crying and wailing, there has been no contact from Ethan since.
Hey, Emily, where are you? The master of the house is home, and why are you here? Hey, answer me.
Sorry I couldn't reply you sooner.
Where are you?
I'm at my parents' house.
Huh?
I told you last night, didn't I? My dad strained his back, and my mom asked me to help out until my sister comes back. I'm going to be here for a few days.
It's just a strained back, right? Besides, he should be fine since your mom's there. You need to come home right now and make me dinner. You haven't prepared a bath for me yet. And you haven't ironed my shirt for tomorrow either.
I left dinner in the fridge.
What? The fridge?
I prepared it so you can just warm it up in the microwave. I've also cooked for the rest of the week and left it in the freezer. Can I ask you to warm it up on your own just this time?
You want me to eat some lazy cookings?
Lazy cookings? I just made a batch and froze it.
That's called being lazy. I want freshly cooked meals. Who the hell do you think you are to tell me to heat it up in the microwave?
Please, Fred, just this time. When my father is better, I'll come back home and cook all the meals for you like I usually do.
That's not my point. I don't understand why you have to go back to your parents' house just because your dad strained his back.
Why not?
Your mom can take care of him. They don't need you.
You know my mother walks with a cane because of an accident when she was young. My dad, who used to support her, hurt his back now.
So what? I'm your first priority. It should be me, your husband. You have to follow my orders as a wife. Quit blabbing and come home.
Please, Fred.
You still don't get it? Disobey me and I'll divorce you.
Don't give me that again.
You're the one who's going to be in trouble if I divorce you because you're just a housewife who doesn't work. You can't live without me. If you really want to go against me, I will break up with you. You want me to divorce you?
You're going overboard.
Come home right now if you get what I mean.
No, I won't. I'm not going home.
Huh?
You're important to me, but I think my parents should be my priority right now.
Damn, do you really want a divorce?
I'm sorry. Please be reasonable this time.
Okay then, divorce it is.
Fred, aren't you taking a day off today? Are you going out somewhere?
Oh, it's you.
Where are you now? I'm back home. Looks like you haven't touched any of the meals I cooked you.
Of course I haven't. I can't eat such lazy cooking food.
I prepared them for you even though I was going to be late going to my parents because I knew you wouldn't cook them yourself. I wish you'd at least heat it up in the microwave yourself.
I don't need it coming from a wife who has disclaimed her role in taking care of me. You'd better be sorry and reflect on how stupid you were if you don't want me to divorce you.
When are you coming home?
Huh? I'm not going to just come home like nothing happened.
What? Why?
It's your punishment for neglecting the master of the house. If you don't want me to divorce you, you'd better reflect on your own stupidity.
Stupidity?
Oh, and one more thing. Speaking of your punishment, I'm not putting in any money this month.
What?
I'm the one who supports you, and I can't tolerate your attitude. I'll exactly show you what you get is what you deserve. Call me when you're ready to apologize to me.
Fred?
If you don't want me to divorce you, you'd better apologize properly. Later. Hey, Emily. I haven't heard from you at all. Still no remorse? It's about time you need some money, don't you? I called you because I know you're struggling. Hey, Emily. You know, being stubborn won't solve anything. Oh well, I'll give you a little more time. If you're sorry, all you have to say is that you're sorry and apologize to me. You'd better call me if you don't want me to divorce you. Hey, Emily! Why don't you show some remorse? If you don't, I'm really divorcing you. It's just those simple words. Just say that you are sorry. If you can't even say that, you're not worthy of being my wife. Show some remorse if you don't want the divorce.
Oh, hi.
What the hell is wrong with you? You finally responded. Do you know how long it's been?
Let's see, about 3 weeks?
You haven't contacted me once so far. I contacted you a week ago out of mercy. Who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, you contacted me?
Huh?
I didn't notice it since I blocked you.
Blocked me? You blocked me?
Yeah, that's right.
So that means you have no remorse?
Remorse on what?
There are plenty of things you should be sorry for, especially the fact that you're not following my orders, even though I support you financially. That's the first thing you should be sorry for. You don't seem to get it, do you? I know you've run out of money to live on, haven't you?
What makes you think so?
Because the money I've been putting in every month from my paycheck is gone by now, right? You're a housewife who doesn't work. There's no way you can survive without me. If you get that, you'd better listen to me. You don't have to be tough with me.
I'm not being tough.
I know you can't live on without me.
I have no problem though.
If you give me an attitude, I'll divorce you. I'm sure you've learned in the last 3 weeks that you're only you because of me. I'm the reason you're here.
I'm actually making a good living myself.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're living in poverty.
What do you know?
What the hell are you talking about? You won't listen to my orders? I'll file for divorce if you act against me.
I already did.
What?
My goodness, I found your endless angry messages when I unblocked you to inform you that I filed for divorce. You're blowing up my phone.
What? Wait a minute. How did you get the divorce papers? I don't remember giving it to you.
Oh.
Did you fill it out and turned it in without my consent? You're screwed. It's called forgery of a private document, and it can invalidate a divorce. You're so lame. Makes me laugh.
Ha! You forgot about it, didn't you?
Forget what?
You kept the divorce papers that's been filled out in the safety box.
What?
You bought a little safety box when we got married.
Oh, that safety box?
Yep, the one you work with the dial to open it. You once told me that if I disobeyed you, you'd get a divorce. You filled out a divorce paper with our names on it and threw it in the safe with a big smirk. But from the looks of it, you didn't remember that I also had an access to the safe.
Wait a minute.
We originally bought it for both of us to use it. It's only natural that I would know how to open it too, right?
Seriously?
I didn't think you'd leave the divorce papers behind. I had to take a close look at it when I opened the safe. But the fact that you repeatedly mentioned the divorce, I figured that you actually wanted me to turn it in. So I submitted it to the city office yesterday.
What? Wait a minute.
Sorry I didn't receive your message sooner. You should be happy. We're no longer a family.
No, wait. You didn't want to divorce me, did you?
Why?
If you divorce me, you won't be able to make a living.
I wasn't relying on your salary to begin with.
Huh? I did put money into our account every month. You were able to focus on taking care of me as a housewife because I gave you the opportunity. You were obliged to thank me and follow my orders.
There's no way we can cover the living expenses for two people with just $300 a month.
Huh?
Think about it. Rent, parking, utilities, food, and so on. The rent alone already exceeds $400. You don't even need a brain to know that $300 is not enough. You can't even do simple addition and subtraction. Maybe you might need to go back to elementary school.
Huh? Well then, how have you been making ends meet? You don't even work, and how can you afford to put in some money?
I had a side job that I've been doing since I was single.
A side job?
When I was working for the company, it was just to make some extra money. After we got married, when you only put in a ridiculous amount of money a month, I decided I had to do something about it. So I increased the amount of my work and started to make a little bit more. I've been adding it to make the ends meet for our living.
You never told me that.
I told you when we got married. I explained to you that we won't be able to live on merely $300. But you told me that it was up to me to work it. You then slapped me when I insisted. You had a smirk on your face and told me that I should try earning it myself if I insist so much. So I did. The side job has now become my real job. I'm now able to support myself for a month.
You kidding me?
Anyways, it doesn't affect me so much that we're divorced. In fact, it saves me a lot of money that I don't have to spend on you. And most importantly, I don't have to deal with you being so unreasonable anymore. It's actually great. I'm getting more work, and everything is going well.
You know what?
What?
If that's the case, shall we get back together?
Why?
I'll be more equal with you from now on.
What's with your attitude? You're not superior to me.
You can be with me again. What's not good about it?
Didn't I just tell you that I feel great that I'm no longer with you? Meaning, I'm better off without you.
But, you know, it's kind of lonely for a 30-year-old woman living alone, isn't it? Especially at night.
I don't want to support an unemployed man.
What?
You made a big mistake and got fired, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
I've told you about a friend of mine who works for that company. Not only that, your 3 girlfriends dumped you, didn't they?
What?
I know you were seeing 3 other girls. For the first few weeks after I left home, I know you crashed at one of your girlfriends, Amy's, but she kicked you out when you got fired, right?
No way. How do you even know this?
I do have enough money to hire a personal detective.
A personal detective?
According to the report, you've been putting almost all of your paycheck into Amy and 2 other girls, haven't you?
You know about that too? I never showed you my bank status, have I?
The detective agency reported to me that they suspected you had spent all of your salaries on your girlfriend.
Wait, you hired a detective with my money? I want my money back.
I paid out of my own savings that I'd had before marrying you.
Huh? That's so wrong though. You've used it without consulting me.
My savings is my personal property. Whether we're married or divorced, it solely belongs to me.
That's not fair.
It's not wrong, and I'm not being unfair. I'm actually entitled to ask you for alimony for having an affair. But since you're unemployed, you won't be able to pay me much. Seems like your girlfriends thought you were single.
Wait, did you meet them all?
Sort of. Poor girls. They're only 20 or so. They were crying when they found out that you were married and that there were other girls on the side.
Is that why Amy kicked me out?
Exactly. She said she'll file a report if you ever go back to her place. And she's already ready to file a lawsuit if you ever start stalking her. The 2 other girls have said the same.
No.
Anyway, I find your existence nothing but trouble from the bottom of my heart. Just disappear from my presence, and I will not ask you for alimony.
Wait a minute. How about I become a housewife and you earn the money? See? Don't you think that would work?
What are you talking about? You can't even do a single housework. You think the housework is so easy, huh? You look down on housewives and house husbands, don't you?
No, but...
You really are such a pain in the ass. Get lost already.
Don't say that. I'm coming home now. Can't we talk about this?
I've moved out already.
What?
I already canceled the lease on the apartment.
Hey, you can't just. That's my room. The contract was under my name. It's my room.
What are you talking about? I told you the contract was under my dad's name.
What? Why?
You threw all of the renting procedures to me and didn't care to deal with it. You didn't even care to sign the paper. How can I put your name on the contract? Plus, you only put in $300 a month. That's why I sent your stuff to your parents' house.
Wait, where are you at right now?
So long. A few days after, I received a call from his parents and an apology for the trouble Fred had caused. They had mailed me some cash, which I left it with my parents for now. According to my ex-parents-in-law, Fred admired becoming a dominating husband when he saw his colleague acting such a way to his wife. Of course, his colleague was also divorced by his wife. Anyhow, my marriage with a cocky douchebag only lasted a year. After Fred went back to his parents' place, he found a new job. But again, he was full of himself and cocky to the girls at work, and caused some problems again, and he was fired in the end. His parents finally disowned him, and they don't even know where he is now.
Sis, listen! Hey Jessica, what happened? It's really funny. I poured beer on a customer today. What? What are you doing? I was pissed off at the customer's attitude. Then the manager told me not to come back tomorrow. I lost my job, and so I'm unemployed from today. Well, it was just a boring part-time job. Really? I'm sure they would have fired you for that. But I couldn't help it. I was so pissed off. So, I'm moving in with you starting tomorrow. What do you mean by that? Why are you moving in my house? I haven't heard anything about that from my husband. Because I haven't told my brother anything yet. I know he'll tell me to go back to my parents' house because he's an annoying brother. That's why I'm telling my sister-in-law. I'm your sweet little sister now, so you will listen to me, right? But I have to check with my husband. And besides, why don't you just go back to your parents' house? I don't want to do that. What? Why not? Jessica, you were close to your parents, right? My parents are farmers. If I go back, they'll make me help them. And I won't be able to hang out with my friends in the countryside. I don't mind going back to that muddy place sometimes, but I don't want to live there again. City life suits me better. I'm like a city girl, right? I'm skinny and cute. That's why the countryside doesn't suit me. That's your only reason? It wouldn't make much difference if there was just one more person in your house, right? I don't think so. I have a daughter in high school. I'm sure she'd reject it more than my husband. Michaela, right? Wow, she's in high school now? I met her when she was just a little girl. I know. So would you look elsewhere instead of my house? If you can't find anywhere else, you should contact your parents. And I don't care how pissed off you are at the customer's attitude. If you pour beer on them, of course, you'll get fired. You're responsible for your own actions. Why are you so cold? We're not related by blood, but you used to treat me like a real sister. Or have you forgotten the old times? I know, but it's not so easy situation. I have a family too. If you really don't have anywhere to go, I'll try to talk it over with my husband. I told you, I don't have anywhere to go. Actually, I tried contacting my parents, but they said no. Really? I don't think they'd say no. I think I've heard that farmers are always looking for people to help out because it's so hard work. Maybe you just haven't contacted her because you don't want to work for a farmer? What? So you don't believe me? That's terrible. It's not like that. But I'm already ready to live at your house. What? What do you mean? I'm at the front door of your house right now. So even if you say no, I'm going to move in, even if I have to force myself. You never had a veto right from the beginning, okay? I just messaged you first as a courtesy. What the hell are you thinking? It's just until I find another job. I don't plan on staying that long. Okay, I'll explain it to my husband. Just make sure you find a job, okay? Thanks! Well then, I'm your new family member in the house now. My name is Sam. I'm a 42-year-old housewife. I live with my husband and my daughter who is in high school. And the person I was talking to earlier is my husband's sister, Jessica. She's 35 years old and she doesn't have a real job. It seems like she hasn't shaken off that student vibe as she hangs out with her friends every day. Even when her daughter was just born, she came to stay with us. At that time, we became good friends. Back then, she was still young, and I thought it was normal to hang out like that every day. But now that she is 35 years old, this situation is too much to bear. You know, she had stayed over at our place before, and this time around, she pretty much invited herself to crash with us. So we're back to those days of being in her whirlwind. And we had no idea that she would do something like that to us. Where are you? It's almost 11 at night. When the hell are you coming back? Why are you talking like a mother? I'm just chilling with my friends at the bar. I'll probably be home around 2 a.m. What are you doing at 35 years old? Besides, I can't have you coming home that late every day. I'm 35. That's why I'm not coming home late. I'm not a minor, so don't mess with me. If you want to show your motherly love, can you do it only for Michaela? I'm not bothering you by coming home late, right? Yes, you are bothering me. I guess you don't know that because you've been drinking, but you always come home screaming. No way that's true! Stop making things up! You just don't know it. My husband has to work early in the morning and he wakes up because of you. Moreover, Michaela is in an important phase right now, and she has things she needs to focus on. Oh! About Michaela? She's graduating soon, right? She's such a snob these days. What? What do you mean? When I come home at night, I see the light on in your room. I go to talk to her, but I don't know if it's because she's wearing headphones, but she ignores me. What kind of daughter is that? I mean, ignoring someone older is just bad manners, right? I'm really surprised. Right now, Michaela has something she's focusing on. She's probably immersed in her own world. In that situation, we're trying not to disturb her by avoiding unnecessary conversations. By focusing, you mean studying, right? Why don't you tell her that studying too much is a waste of time? I don't mind if you point that out. Just don't get involved with Michaela for now. And if you come home late at night, I'll lock the door. What? Do I have curfew now? That's hilarious. But it's no use, you know. I made a spare key for the house just in case something like this happens. I can't believe you did that. Making a spare key without permission? How could you do that? Well, it's my house, right? It's not your house. I mean, it's my house where I live now, okay? So, I'll be home when I want to be home. I won't let you complain. What position are you in to say such things? So today, I'm gonna get wasted and then I'm going home in the morning. Hey, are you going out again today too? Yeah, I'm going to a concert today and I'm going to a party till morning. So, see ya, sis. No, my husband warned you not to come home late, didn't he? Yeah, I think he said something like that. But when it comes to arguments, I'm stronger than my big brother. I don't really care what he says. If you come home late at night again, I'll ask you to leave this house. What? Why? What's wrong with you? Suddenly kicking me out? What's wrong with you? That's my line. We agreed that it would just be until you found a new job, right? And now you're hanging out around every day. Are you even looking for a job? You're not going to stay at home without a job forever, are you? That's rude. I'm looking for a job. Really? Then did you go to even one job interview? I didn't go to any. I'm just trying to enjoy being unemployed for a little while now. What the hell is that? Where's the money coming from? You don't have any savings, do you? If it's about money, I don't have a problem. What? Why? I got $5,000 from your purse. What? Why are you stealing people's money without permission? You're a thief. I can't believe it. Thief? You're overreacting. We're family. Even if you're family, if you steal money without permission, you're a thief. That's why I had so little money in my wallet. Well, I need to have fun in my life. But you didn't have much money in your wallet. $5,000 is not enough for me. You're so poor. Then work and earn your own money. I'll work when I feel like it. But right now, I don't have to work to play. If you don't work anymore and continue to live at home, you will get a warning from my husband. My brother is weaker than me, so it's useless. I'm the strongest one in this house right now. If you want to warn me, you can do it as much as you want. Don't think you can control me with that. We're the homeowners, remember? So if I ask you to leave, you'll leave. I'm not leaving. I have a spare key. And if you kick me out, I'll just go back in. I'm still going to enjoy being unemployed. Hey, Sam. I'm going to drink with my friends until morning again. I want some soup when I get home, so please make it for me. Why don't you make it yourself? You're always cold, but I was able to raise money today too. Thanks for everything. Where did you get the money? My wallet was hidden and nothing was taken from it. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it when I looked for it. But today, I changed my point of view. What do you mean? The Jewelry. No way. Yup, I found it hidden on a shelf and sold it to a friend, and my friend paid me $5,000 for it. Bring it back to me right now. That jewelry is a treasure that Michaela gave me on my birthday last month. I can't allow you to sell it without permission and use the money for your drinks. This is absolutely unacceptable. Give it back now. That's funny. Don't get mad at me for just selling the jewelry that your daughter gave you. I know it's not a rare jewelry. It was only worth $5,000. What are you talking about? My daughter worked so hard to choose this gift for me. Give it back now. But I already sold it to my friend. Then get it back from your friend. But she's already gone. I can't ask her to return it now. But if you were wealthier, I wouldn't have to do things like this. What do you mean by that? Are you blaming me? Well, the house is falling apart, and there's hardly anything valuable here, you know. If you had something more expensive, I would have sold it. Like brand bags and brand wristwatches. We don't have anything like that. The only jewelry I found was only $5,000. I want to live a richer life. Is that something you, as a freeloader, should be saying? Why don't you experience the importance of earning your own money? Then you won't be able to say such a thing. But I've already made money to spend for my night out today. If I can sell that piece of rock for $5,000, that's good enough for me, right? That jewelry, it's $100,000. Huh? $100,000? There's no way that's possible. I sold it for $5,000. That's because your friend clearly doesn't know the value of that jewelry. Wait a minute. That means I lost that much? Why would you even think like that? The jewelry was given to me as a gift in the first place, so you should get it back immediately. But why? There's no way Michaela, a high school student, can afford such expensive jewelry. It's definitely not true that it's $100,000. Don't you know about her? You seem to be talking to Michaela a few times, but I guess she never told you. She always ignored me when I tried to talk to her, so I didn't hear anything. And what's that? Michaela is a famous YouTube singer. She doesn't show her face, but she has about 2 million subscribers. You're kidding! What's her name on YouTube? She goes by ABO. ABO? That famous anonymous singer? She's Michaela? I always listen to her songs on YouTube. I'm glad you know her too, Jessica. Yeah, of course. She's so popular now that no one doesn't know her, but her voice is totally different. Do you mean the difference between her singing voice and her natural voice? She's doing YouTube without her friends finding out, so she changes her voice a little when she talks on the internet. What? That sounds so professional. Well, of course. She earns money and she's a professional. I'm surprised you even know her YouTube channel. And she's even started her own brand. Wow! By the way, how much is her income? I guess it will be $300,000 a year. She just started 8 months ago. What? She's that rich? Then why do you live in that shabby house? I thought you were a poor family. I would never have thought that there was such a big star in this family. My daughter suddenly became rich, but we are happy with the life we already have. We've never been that extravagant. I see. So, the jewelry Michaela gave you? You said it was worth $100,000? Was that true? That's what I said, right? You'll return it, right? If you don't, I'll file a claim for damages, okay? I'm contacting my friend about it now, so please wait for me. But I didn't think she had that much money. Then I don't have to work anymore. What? What are you talking about? It's enough money for me to live and go party every day. About $6,000 a month is enough for me. Michaela is a kind kid, so I think she'll lend me some money. I don't think that's possible. Why not? It's not impossible. It's only natural that you would lend money to your precious family member, isn't it? Precious family member? Don't make me laugh. What's so funny? Don't laugh. It's funny. She told us that she hates you a lot, so that is why she wouldn't lend you any money. Besides, I mentioned that Michaela is currently focusing on something, right? Oh yeah, but what does that have to do with anything? She started writing a new song since the day you moved in. What? So what? She said she wrote the song while thinking about you, whom she hates. I saw a little bit of the lyrics and I could feel how much she hates you. When I think about that song, it's pretty silly for you to talk about money and consider yourself an important family member. Why? Did I do something to Michaela? You stay at my house like you own the place, and you disturb Michaela late at night. You stole money without permission and did whatever you wanted. So yeah, you did a lot of things. She said just being in the same house with someone like you is irritating. Then why didn't you just tell me directly? She always ignores me when I talk to her. That's Michaela's way of expressing herself. By the way, that new song is going to be uploaded on YouTube today, so why don't you check it out? I don't know if you will be mentally strong enough to handle it. I don't know if I'll have the mental capacity. But you can't talk bad about me like that. Wait a minute. What's wrong? I just got a reply from my friend who sold the jewelry for $5,000. She told me she sold it at a pawn shop. What should I do? What? No way. But if you explain the situation to the pawn shop, they will give it back, right? She said she got $100,000 from that. I told her that that's my money, but she won't listen to me. I told them to give it back, but she said it was my fault for not knowing the value of that jewelry. Well, that is true. Then you will have to buy it back from the pawn shop. Go get it back before someone else buys it. How can I do that? I can't afford $100,000. I don't even have a job. Then why don't you work? No way! I still want to enjoy my unemployed life. But you have to start working tomorrow. What? What do you mean? I've talked it over with my husband, and he won't let you stay at home anymore. That's terrible. Then how am I supposed to make a living from now on? Get out of my house and go to work. I don't want to work. I want to live as an unemployed for the rest of my life. Even so, I've already contacted them. Contacted who? Your parents. They will pick you up tomorrow morning, so you should go back home with them. Why are you being so selfish? I don't want to hear it from you, who's done whatever you wanted at our house all this time. I don't want to go to my parents' house. I'm fine working somewhere, but not with my parents. I'll get a part-time job somewhere in the city. I'm not going to let you work alone because I don't feel safe with someone who gets fired for pouring beer on customers when she gets a part-time job. It would be best to have my in-laws keep an eye on you, right? From tomorrow, you will be an asset as a farmer. Good luck with that. No! I still want to have fun with my life. I'm a city girl who has freedom. Working in the mud as a farmer is too miserable. I absolutely hate it. Don't mock your parents' business. You're too old to be playing around all the time. Besides, if you work on a farm, you get paid well. Use that money to pay me back the $100,000 for the jewelry. Then I won't have any money to go party with. Are you still thinking about that? I've explained everything to my in-laws, by the way. They said they'd give me the money as a salary, minus the money you have to pay back. Oh no! Okay, it was my fault until now. But Michaela, she's making a lot of money. Can we forget about the $100,000? What are you talking about? Of course it's impossible. Please, I'll work. I don't want to live with my parents. What are you talking about? You never even looked for a job before. You won't work unless you're forced into a corner. Work hard so you don't have to run away from your parents. And of course, don't forget to pay me back. It's terrible. They're coming to get you tomorrow. You can enjoy your last drink with your friends today. Oh, and don't even think about running away. Your parents said if you did, they'd come after you and get you. Then you'll have to live with even more strict surveillance and work. Goodbye. The next day, her parents came to pick up Jessica, and she was safely taken away. She is now working as a farmer under strict parents while crying. The $100,000 jewelry Michaela gave me was never returned after all, so she had to pay me back every month from her salary. She is always being watched by her parents, so even if she wants to run away, she can't. At first, she complained that she wanted to go to the city for night out, but after being severely scolded by her parents, she is now working quietly. After that, Michaela said she wanted to give something to me. She wrote a song to express her gratitude to me and sang it for me. It's a song that only I can hear, and it will never be released to the world. I was very moved. And Michaela's new song became a big hit. It makes me laugh to think that Jessica is listening to it. Her family will continue to support Michaela's music career.
Hey, can I ask you something? Did you change the house key without permission? Huh? Whose house? Obviously, I'm talking about my house. I can open the door using my key. You changed the lock, didn't you? Can you stop pretending that you didn't and open the door? My house? Do you own a house? I don't have time for your jokes. I have work tomorrow. I don't want you to be here. Can you just open the door? I don't know what you're talking about. If you can't get in, why don't you ask locksmith? But you are in the house, right? I can see the lights on. Did you just barge in? What? Of course not. It's my house. What? You know, I inherited this house from my dad. You were there too. He wrote in his will that I, the second daughter, would inherit it. I didn't approve that. This house is too good for you. I'm the older sister. I am the one who should get it. Why would you get it instead of me? It doesn't matter if you did or didn't approve. Our dad chose me. You have no right to say anything about inheritance. I do have the right to say, because I am part of the family. Why are you the only one who could get a house? Because I am an independent woman. But you spend all your time playing around with your parents' money.
Independent woman, huh? You're always at home. How can you say you are independent?
There's a job that you can do at home.
No, there's no job like that.
Yes, there is. I mean, there are a lot of people working from home these days. It's called a remote job. You don't know anything about the real world.
What? What do you mean by that? I am older than you. That means I am smarter than you. I don't know about the stupid remote work, but I know I am right.
It's remote. You can't even spell that word. Are you drunk? Anyway, can you just open the door now?
What's with the attitude? Do you know where the capital of Australia is?
No, that's not the kind of knowledge you need to show off your smarts. Are you 8 years old or something?
Just answer the question.
Melbourne.
Correct. You knew that it wasn't Sydney, huh?
Oh really? The real answer is Canberra. Do smart people usually fall for this kind of thing?
No, it's Melbourne.
It's Canberra. I mean, okay, this is such a waste of time. Just open the door. I really don't care about the capital of Australia right now.
Don't tell me you don't give a shit about the capital of Australia. I'm telling you, it's definitely Melbourne.
Okay, whatever. It's Melbourne then. From today onwards, the capital of Australia is Melbourne. You got the right answer. Congrats! Are you happy now?
It's always been Melbourne.
Whatever! Can you open the door now?
No way. I don't want to. Who would open a door for you? This isn't your house anymore. I don't let anyone in who pisses me off.
Well, what about my stuff and furniture?
It's mine now. I will use them all.
How could you? I have some important documents there. I'll need them tomorrow. Can you open the door now?
Important documents? Like the manual for the hair dryer?
No, they're work related.
You are unemployed. How could you lie to me like that? Well, I'll send your stuff to you when you find a new house. I'm sure you have a hard time finding a place to live, being unemployed. Until then, I'll let you use this house as a storage space for your stuff. I won't charge you anything because I'm a kind person. And you should be grateful for your sister's kindness.
Let's talk about it, okay? Can you open the door first?
I can't. My husband will be home soon. Can you not interrupt our time together?
What? Your husband's going to live here too?
Of course. It's natural for husband and wife to live together. Besides, I'm supposed to rent a room upstairs to my best friend Marina.
What? Why are you deciding everything on your own? Not only living there without my permission, but renting the room to someone else?
Because it's my house. It's none of your business, okay? I've already received the initial rent, so I'm sorry, but there's no place for you in this house. If you want to pay the rent fee, maybe I'll consider it. But the room is full for now, so I'm sorry.
I'm speechless. Why are you being such a jerk?
I've always hated you. That's all. I mean, I have every right to be a jerk to you.
I really can't believe it. We are family.
So what? We just have the same parents. You're the one who abandoned me and moved into this luxury house on your own. And you want to talk about family now?
I didn't abandon you. Dad chose me to be the caretaker of the house. You received your inheritance too, didn't you?
That's not the same thing.
What? How could you manage a house then? You can't even clean your own room.
I can do that. You're so annoying. I'm gonna throw your stuff out the window instead. Good luck catching it.
Wait a minute. please don't do that. I have a lot of important things.
Well, can you please get the hell out of here? And don't come near this house again. Oh, you have no place to go, right? Why don't you stay at a motel or something? Maybe you can do your stupid remote job there too.
Hey, you're not serious, right? You wouldn't do such a terrible thing, would you?
Am I serious or not? I'll show you. Here you go.
Isabella? It's my mug! I can't believe you actually threw it.
That's because you didn't leave. Do you understand now?
Okay, I understand now. I'll get you a contract. I'll leave it on your doorstep tomorrow. I will also put an envelope. Put it in the mailbox after you sign.
Finally, you understand. Yes, I understand. All I have to do is sign, right? I could just get this house by doing this? I'm so lucky. Get the hell out of here now.
Did you sign and send it?
I did. Shut up. It's none of your business anymore.
This is now officially your house. Are you sure you want to do this?
You're so annoying. I don't care what you say. I'm going to live in Dad's luxury house from today. You ugly, unemployed bitch should get the hell out of here.
Then, as per the contract, please take care of $8,000 every month.
What?
What? You're going to live in the house, right? Then, please pay me the monthly payment.
What do you mean by payment?
No, what do you mean? I still have a mortgage.
Mortgage? What's mortgage? I know about sausage.
How did you live your whole life without knowing the word mortgage? Your father bought the house in installments, and we're still paying off the installments. Do you understand?
What do you mean?
So you have to keep paying $8,000 a month.
What? $8,000? It's not free?
Who said you could stay there for free?
No, because it's Dad's house.
That's right. That's why he left the house to me. I can pay $8,000 a month.
What? How could you pay that much when you are unemployed? If I had $8,000, I could go to Australia for a month.
I didn't know you loved Australia that much. I know that $8,000 is a lot of money. I'm not as insane as you are, and I know the value of things.
So you're just bluffing, right? There's no way I can pay you.
I'm not bluffing. I was actually paying that much. There's a proof of document in the house. Why don't you take a look?
What's that? I mean, you're unemployed, right? Where did that money came from?
I run a business. I told you, I work from home.
Do you run a company? You mean you're the CEO?
That's right.
I thought you could only be a CEO if you were an old man.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, that's good.
What? I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll just ask you to pay for it.
What?
Because you're the CEO, right? That means you have a lot of money, right?
Not really. I'm just starting out.
No. You can pay $8,000 a month, right? You are rich, so pay me instead. You can do that, can't you?
I'm going to pay $8,000 a month for a house I don't live in, and you get to live in a luxury house for free? Do you think there is such a convenient story in this world?
Yeah, I'm talking about it. If you're rich, then it's not gonna be a problem.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from a grown-up woman. I would never do that crazy favor.
What? You have money, but you're so stingy. You're the boss, but you're petty.
It's not about being petty or stingy. Anyway, I'm not paying you, so please pay me.
Fine. I will leave this house then, as you wish. I can't afford to pay that much.
You can leave if you want, but you will pay me, okay? Because it's your house.
What? Wait a minute. Why do I have to pay for it if I don't live there?
That's what I said earlier.
It's your house, after all. Why are you so quick to throw away your responsibility like that? It's a precious house we inherited from our dad. You should take care of it.
Who took this house away? I told you many times that we should talk, didn't I? You're the one who changed the locks, broke in, and stole the house. So take responsibility. Why don't you go get a real job?
Even if I got a normal job, I wouldn't be able to pay $8,000 a month.
That's right. You complain about me, but you are just woman playing around with your husband's money. You're the one who can work and is unemployed.
That's not true. I work sometimes too.
I heard you even skip your part-time job twice a week. It's a good chance for you to seriously change your mind.
I cannot do that. I can work seriously.
I can understand why our dad didn't give you the house. You don't know the word mortgage, you don't work, you can pay, and you're the worst kind of human being. How could you lecture me when you are being like this?
You are my younger sister. An older sister is better than a younger sister. The older one is unconditionally better than the younger sister, regardless of her job. That's why I have the right to lecture my sister.
If you're better than me, then work and pay me.
Ugh, I don't care. I'm leaving this house. I will never pay you.
Well, what about your friends who are going to live in the house? You already got the initial payment, right?
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
If you don't want to live in the house, you will have to pay them back.
I already...
Don't tell me you already spent it. Are you?
Because I don't have a choice. I needed the money to move in here.
What? You spent it on yourself? That's like a scam.
Stop it. It doesn't sound good when you use that word. In this case, I'm the landlord. And I deserve to get the initial payment. I have a right to use this money.
Seriously? How selfish can you be? I'm warning you. If you don't return the payment, you're going to have a real problem. Even if they are your friends, many people will go crazy when it comes to money. You better be prepared.
It will be my own problem, not yours. Can you please stop giving me lectures like you know what you're doing?
Okay, you don't seem like you want to talk. I've given you my advice, in case you need it.
Anyway, I'll talk to my husband when he gets home. Maybe I could use his salary.
Oh, your husband? I don't think he will be home today.
Huh? What do you mean? How do you know that?
I just called your husband and met with him. I told him everything.
Why did you do that without my permission? What did you tell him? Everything?
Yeah, everything. I thought I should say it since he will live in this house too. It's only natural to contact him. When I showed him the broken mug, he was furious. He even apologized, saying he didn't know this had happened.
Why is he apologizing to you? I don't get it. What is my husband doing now?
He said he would go back to his parents' house to cool down. Then he's going to start divorce proceedings.
What? Divorce?
Yes, divorce.
Divorce?
Divorce?
Divorce? The word everybody knows about it?
Yeah, that divorce. What the hell are you talking about? Who doesn't know the word divorce?
No way! Hold on. Why are we suddenly talking about that? Did I do something to my husband?
Because you lied to your husband, didn't you? I heard you've been bragging to him that you inherited this house. I don't think he even knew I lived there originally. He apologized to me so many times. He's a man of integrity. Poor guy. His only fault is that he picked the wrong woman to marry.
I did it because if we live in the house with my husband, we would be happy. I just genuinely wish that.
You and your husband? I thought you were going to let your friend live there, weren't you?
That's true, but you can leave my friend in need, can you?
And you took money from your friend in need? Your story is full of contradictions. I can't even listen to you. Every time you say a word, you contradict yourself, and I'm tired of listening.
There are just so many reasons.
I heard that you didn't even tell your husband that you were letting your friend live with you. What are the circumstances that you can even explain to your husband?
I was going to tell him about it later, but I was so busy with the relocation.
To hide the fact that you took money, right? There's no point in making excuses for me in the first place. Your husband is going to charge your alimony and the cost of finding a new house. He seems pretty angry, you know?
Oh no! How much is alimony?
Alimony is not a fixed amount. It's case by case. Don't you know that?
Case by case? Based on what? Do you think it will be cheap? It's not that big of a deal. Like $20?
It's a pretty big deal. I've never heard of alimony that cheap. I'm sure it's at least more than 1,000.
Oh no! $8,000 a month plus alimony and moving expenses? I can't afford that.
Good luck with that.
You are really annoying. If anyone should pay alimony, it's you who insulted me. I'm your sister. This is so serious. Like, violation of insulting me, you know? You seem to think you've won, but I'm sure my husband will forgive me.
Well, your husband is a kind man. Why don't you call him and see what's gonna happen?
I've been trying to call him, but I can't reach him.
Maybe he blocked your number. It's pretty bad to make such a kind husband angry. I'm sure the amount of alimony will be reasonable.
Oh no, what should I do now?
So, you've better get a serious job.
Even if I work, I can pay the bills.
Then why don't you borrow money or something? You made your own decision. I don't know if you're whining or not.
I'll talk to my friends about it anyway.
Friend? You mean the friend you were going to rent the room to? Marina?
Yes, that's right. Marina is my best friend.
Oh, about that. She's going to sue you. Your husband contacted her just now, and he told me about it.
What? Sue me?
Because you lied that it was your house and scammed her. It would have been better if you returned the money, but you used it, didn't you? You are so fucked up. Why don't you try to make enough money to pay her back? Get a day job or something. Well, Marina seemed to be very angry with you, so I guess it's too late for that.
I can't work. I didn't mean to scam her.
Then what were you planning to do? It's true that you lied to her and took money. It's a scam.
Wait. What will happen to me if I get sued? They will scold me or something?
Scold? Oh, you wish. Of course, Marina will probably charge you fees and moving expenses. If sorry solves everything, then there's no need for the police or the courts. I think even kids can understand this kind of situation.
So, Marina won't live with me anymore?
Of course not. Who wants to live with a scammer like you?
I didn't mean to scam her.
Then why don't you return the payment you received? If you're not a scammer, you can pay it back, right?
Look, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Why don't you continue to live in this house and pay the $8,000 every month?
What are you talking about now? You made your own decision, so why don't you do something about it?
Why are you so cold? We're family. Blood is thicker than water, right?
We only have the same parents, right? Well then, good luck with that. After that, my sister was forced to repay the mortgage and fell into debt hell. The husband divorced her and her best friend cut her off. I haven't seen my sister since then, but she's now working at a factory. I wonder how many years it will take for her to pay off all her debts.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.